Welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ. Today's video is for Pisces. It's for you for the week 49, which is the first full week of December, the second week going into the month. Today I'm just going to do a basic relationship spread, kind of give you a heads up on what Pisces is, looking forward to for that week. I do have a second deck here for clarification in case any of our meanings is a little vague. So with that said, go ahead and get this dog walking. Also be sure to check out Destiny and I's video for the entire month of December. That way you can get a very well-rounded view of what the whole month really has in store for you. But today we're just gonna tackle this week and find out what we got to deal with. Hopefully something good. So, face value here, what you have is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords, with with swords being more so truth, cutting to the truth of things. It's a new idea, a new truth, a new discovery of what could be going on with your partner. It can also be a new idea that goes into really like a new idea of something you can start. Not necessarily in the physical sense, that would be reserved for pentacles. Pentacles are more so material wealth. So in general, it's more of a truth-seeking new idea. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a dedication to building. It's a meaning for building success, building new methods of obtaining tangible physical things. Pentacles, like I said, usually represent the type of wealth that we would translate into money. Sometimes it can be, your favorite collection of playing cards. Whatever it may be, it is a physical wealth to you. And then you have the Queen of Wands, which is creativity and ambition. It is a very powerful, trend-setting, it's a new, fresh idea, it's a new, fresh outlook. It's kind of like the Fool, but not quite as meaningful. A lot of these have I don't want to say cross meanings. All of them are very individualistic. They are specific to themselves, but that said, going off face value, it's kind of seeming like this week could be decent. You have the Ace of Swords, so we're talking a new realization that is going to be hand in hand with building something new. So a new idea to make an existing thing better. If you're in some kind of dire straits with money, let's say in December, everybody is obligated to buy gifts for everybody. So money is, a lot more precious in December. Money's precious all the time, but it's even more precious in December. So if there is a monetary issue in this relationship that's causing arguments or something of the sort, this new idea on how to circumvent that problem is definitely going to fuel your ambition to get things done. So I'm thinking this might be more Pisces, you initiating this rather than your partner. I'm thinking just from the aggressiveness of this that you are definitely going to be in the lead that week of this relationship, of this circumstance. But it's a little more vague than I want it to be. There's a couple very specific questions that I want to ask, and it's mainly about this Ace of Swords and about this Queen of Wands. I think the Pentacles, I think the Eight there speaks for itself in describing that this physical wealth is an issue that we are trying, not we, but you, Pisces, are trying to build past. A lot of hand motion today. So, what is this Ace of Swords trying to tell us? What is this truth that we're going to realize that will help in this building situation? How do we help build from that? Okay. And what is the ambition for? What does that ambition represent? We already know that there's new ideas. We already know new ideas requires creativity. So I know you're not saying the same thing twice. So why don't you tell us, what is this ambition? Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, fascinating. So, this question here was about that Ace of Swords. Face value, we got the Emperor. The Emperor is a very powerful figure, especially in life. It is bold moves, a lot of power and romance. It's the father, it's the masculine energy in a relationship. The person that is represented by the Emperor in a general sense is the alpha in that relationship. It's the person always putting their foot out first. The Emperor doesn't like being led around. They're the boss. That can be a good thing or that can be a bad thing when it comes to relationships. And then we have the Three of Hearts. The Three of Hearts is heartache. You have three swords stabbing the heart. Doesn't get more heartache than that. And heartache speaks for itself. It's issues that are damaging your relationship. And then you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is impulsiveness. Interesting. You know how earlier, on face value, I think that what you're going to come into is your new idea is going to have a lot to do with authority, and it's going to hurt some feelings. And I think that it's going to feel impulsive. It's going to be a situation. It's going to be an idea that you may be questioning yourself as to doing. Do I feel like I'm coming off like an asshole when I'm trying to solve this problem? Is it gonna cause heartache? Is it gonna, do I feel like I'm just throwing ideas out there, even though that idea is a really good one? So it's, what I'm getting here is you have the right intention, but you're apprehensive on actually going through with it because your partner is definitely not in the same state as you. Your partner might be reluctant to make moves. And there's no reason why you should have to come up with bold new ideas if there's no problem. So if your partner, if you're, whoever this interest is, if they're not pulling their weight, it's forcing you to. So here you are coming into this as the problem solver. But like I said, you're not sure how that message, how that idea is going to really come out to that partner. It's really frustrating in that situation when your partner is more emotional, less receptive to criticism in any way. If you're trying to tell somebody, you know, as a very basic example, if you're trying to tell somebody you should pick up more hours at work so we can get more money, sometimes people get really defensive, and I'm thinking that's what this is about. So for this Queen of Wands, the ambition, I want to pull this one to the side a little bit. This is your worry. And that worry is exactly that. Five of Wands, which is drama, being overwhelmed. This is your person. They're not really putting as much ambition into this problem as they should be, because they also have the Ten of Wands, which is being burdened, overwhelmed in general. Kind of seeing a theme here. And you have the Page of Pentacles following that up, which is manifestation, being able to actually do something about that money, about that situation, which is causing heartache, which is causing problems. This week is going to be frustrating. You're going to you are up against a wall when it comes to, I don't want to say that you're right at the point where you're about to get kicked out of house and home, but you are definitely to a point where the worry is there. You have the right intention to build away from that worry, to create a new plan, a new idea, a new method to get out of that problem. That way the worry person might have a little bit, alleviated from them. But this idea that you have, this new possibility that you have, it's going to, in your mind, come off as way too authoritarian. You're going to have the doubts as to, is this going to cause even more problems? Does this feel too impulsive? Is this going to feel like I'm just rushing into something, just boom, right up in your face? And the creativity and the ambition is being hampered because of this hesitation. Because that ambition, I think this is more speaking toward your partner, that while they have ambition, they're letting worry and drama get in the way of that. And that worry and drama falls on you. Relationships 50-50. So you have this worry and this drama that's just weighing down on you, afraid to make a move because is it gonna cause problems, which is ultimately going to hamper your ability to manifest wealth. The Page of Pentacles is legitimately manifestation. It's your ability to actually do something. So I'm gonna ask one more question and see what we got here. What is the biggest sign Pisces can watch for to know if they are going in the right direction or not? That's a broad one. But in relation to what we just read, what is the best sign to know Pisces is, making the right move? Well, if this doesn't tell you, I don't know what will. The Fool. The Fool is taking chances, new beginnings. It's a leap of faith and trusting your gut, trusting your heart, trusting your intuition, your inborn feeling of, will this work, is your intuition. And Destiny, if she was here, she would tell you the same thing I'm about to tell you, because she told me And that's why I'm telling you is always go with your gut. If your gut's telling you to do it, if it's a new idea, if it's a new method, if it's something new to help you get out of whatever this rut is with money, with material possessions, with gifts, or whatever it is materialistically that you are really trying to overcome their worry, their drama, and do it. Take the chance, do it. Because hindsight is 2020, and what's going to happen is if you have this idea, you have the moment to do it, and you don't, you get to turn around and look and be like, man, I really should have done it. So in relation to this, take that leap of faith. If you take the leap of faith, you're going in the right direction. If you stay bottled up in this cage of doubt, then you're not going in the right direction. That's what this is saying. So, with that said, please leave a comment below. Let me know how this is going. Let me know if this resonates with you, Pisces. And also, please be sure to like and subscribe. And with all that said, I'll see you in week 50.